Do 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 do. I did it, guys! I finally finished Harry Potter! I can no longer be teased or ridiculed or just have people just utterly confused by the fact that I haven't yet read Harry Potter. Weird time in my life. I don't know. I feel like life has changed. Okay, so once again we're going to do a not really book review, more of a Liz style book review on Harry Potter because again, everyone read this. First of all, I really think Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows was super intense. Especially for a children's book. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't read that book when I was the age I was when it came out, which I think was around 14. I was scared 22 reading the book before going to bed. Voldemort really creeped me out. Really just creeped me out. Ugh. Another random thought. I want Hermione's tent so bad. I want that tent. I want that tent. I feel like in this book, J.K. Rowling really just amped it up. Some of the lines of hers just killed me. Last line that killed me was during King's Cross when Harry is talking to Dumbledore. Dumbledore ends the conversation and the chapter by saying, "Of course it's happening inside your head, Harry, but why on earth should that mean that it's not real?" And I feel like as a fangirl and as someone who does have conversations inside her head and daydreams a lot, that is like beautiful. Yeah, that's just no words to describe that. I have nothing more to add to that perfect sentence. Another thing I absolutely love was the Snape Lily chapter, as I'm calling it, or the Prince's Tale. It's when Harry gets Snape's memory right before Snape dies and then goes into the pensive and sees Snape's side of the story. And I want fanfic, like alternate universe, in which Snape as a boy wasn't so awkward and not very smooth in his interactions with Lily, and so maybe it would have gone a different way. And so I want that fanfic, so if anyone knows with that fanfic, please tell me in the comments because I want to read it. One last observation about this fantastic book, which is probably my favorite of the Harry Potter series. I kind of had a weird thought about it in that the 6 books before this, it was pretty serial in the way, you know, they go to school, certain things would happen, the Halloween, Christmas, the Yuletide ball, all that stuff would happen. And in the 7th book, she kind of just threw away with that schedule, that plan that we were so used to and we were so ingrained in. And I thought it was interesting. I was like thinking, I should probably hate that because here you're giving us the last book and you're going away from stuff we know. Someone just ran by in my hallway. Here we're going away from stuff we know in the last book, and that should not be right, but it is. It's so right, and the only thing I could compare it to would be the final season of Fringe that had just happened, in which they went from a pretty serial case of the week, monster of the week kind of show into this show that was very plot driven and very specific in the final season. And I love the final season, not saying I don't love the previous seasons. I think that's just an interesting thing that things do when they're ending, and I feel like I really shouldn't like them, but I do, and I want to discover why. So if you have any interesting things to add about that, go down below.